What's up, Fronto family? Back at it again with part 3 of Cancel Court. I hope y'all like the first 2 parts. Let's get back into
Someone got shot.
My final argument is this: these new rappers is just monkeys. What separates humans and monkeys? Monkeys don't know how to make tools.
This is disintegrating.
And that's why they're not mechanics and shit like that.
what the hell is going on, Fronto family? These are some 2 old drunk niggas. You hear me?
A mind is a terrible thing to waste, and what makes the 90s era more dangerous is the fact that those rappers were more intent on spewing lyrics that made people think of freeing their minds and going against the system. These rappers are leading other rappers and people who like them straight back into the industrial prison complex, and that's not dangerous, that's just stupid.
Stupid. Did this Negro just break down monkey mechanics? Cancel Court.
Did he just break down monkey mechanics?
Cancel Court gets a lot of questions. These are some of the most common. Who is the bailiff on Cancel Court? Well, her name is literally in every episode. We put it in the description. We put it in the credits. It's literally right there.
Oh, it's literally right
Say hello
there.
to the beautiful Ariel J. Who created Cancel Court? Cancel Court was created by the owners of Defiant Digital, Demario Dudley and Kenny McClendon. Is Cancel Court real improv?
So why do they have Ha Ha Davis right there? Like he helped created it.
No, these comedic geniuses are really battling head to head. Is Judge Tony Towns really Judge Greg Mathis's son? Defiant Digital can neither confirm nor deny this.
Some awesome.
Will Cancel Court ever be a weekly show? While America
Talking about, is that his son? We can confirm nor deny that.
like, comment, and share. From everyone at Defiant Digital, thank you for watching.
I just want to continue to make it clear, we're not here to exploit. We're not here to glorify these things.
Right.
We're here to paint a picture, as you did, as you're doing. The picture needs to be clear so we don't make the same mistakes. I'd like to ask you something, Mr. Cloud. Fat Joe recalls Suge Knight's terror in the 90s. This man, by some, was considered a terrorist. He says Suge Knight's terror at the Source Awards. They were not scared of Suge Knight. They were terrified. I mean, terrified. This nigga walked in, bro, with a cigar by himself. Alicia Keys started running. Russell Simmons started running. Niggas are running.
Alicia Keys started running.
Alicia Keys was born back He said New York. Excuse me. Every nigga that they write books about, do movies about, these niggas were running because they were terrified. What do you say to that? Which rapper has these people running for their lives?
I would like to say that
In Source Awards.
as scary as Suge Knight was, that he was scary because he was the one person doing that within hip hop in the 90s.
Objection. Suge Knight was a Pyru blood, and also they were equals. Keefy D was his equal, maybe even more powerful than
You had a
Suge
lot
Knight.
of men in
He was in the shadows though.
Also,
Solar Records.
I can't say this name because I'm scared.
No disrespect. Hey, to Craig's point, no disrespect to those people who are running stuff in the shadows. But it just seems like current age music industry, there's a bunch of Suge Knights.
Hello.
Everybody's extorting each other. Everybody's threatening each other. Sometimes the Suge Knight is the one you hear rapping.
But here's the thing. Maybe this era is not a bunch of Suge Knights. It's not. It's a bunch of mimicking Suge Knights. If it wasn't for Suge Knight, you wouldn't have these minions.
You know why? You know
And
why
let me
there ain't no
say this.
Suge Knight in this era?
Please proceed.
Because his ass will get smoked.
You know what gangster is to us in the 90s? Gangster is taking care of your family. Gangster
Oh
is
my
just
goodness.
going-
Anybody got a ukulele?
No, gangster. You feel me?
Picking
Giving
a
somebody
major,
a
that's
pass.
gangster.
Goodness
No,
gracious.
picking a major. That's gangster.
Financial
Well,
aid,
that's
gangster.
gangster.
We want to make sure we see a clear picture. Because when you think about the 90s, they were rapping about and glorifying selling drugs. Now today's era, it seems
I object. No,
that
yeah,
y'all
you
are
do.
rapping
No.
and using
Using
the very
drugs.
same drugs and dropping like flies as you were pointed to.
That's more dangerous.
John, look, a lot of them was smoking rock back in the day, in the 90s, on the low. Let's be honest.
No,
A
false.
lot of them
Objection.
smoked
Just
quick
crack.
on that,
You
Mr.
could get,
Capone.
I'm from an organization. Now this era, they so loaded off lean and perks and all that shit. They fall asleep before they shoot somebody and shoot somebody else. That's not dangerous.
They fall asleep before
they shoot
that's
somebody. Come on, man.
Is that dangerous?
Tupac shot a police officer.
Oh my God.
These rappers now only shoot other niggas.
Oh my God.
We don't know if that's
So they're only a danger to themselves.
But it also seemed, because you pointed out, or you might have pointed to this with Snoop Dogg in the 90s, with him being on trial for murder and got off. Could you guys speak to that and how heightened that was in the 90s?
And I know y'all
That was a big deal.
I
in
was
the
there. I was there. Now somehow, the evidence came up missing. I don't know. The evidence, the guns, everything came up missing. So I don't know, but
is it dangerous? He walked.
well, it is dangerous. The whole situation, somebody lost their life.
NBA YoungBoy just did a Fed case.
Oh, y'all talking about people.
That's gangster.
Oh, man, y'all talking
Mr. Moneybag Mafia, could you please step forward?
yeah,
You were
nigga.
stating some interesting points. Please step forward to state those points to our Come on.
Let me say,
No limit
NBA
wet.
YoungBoy
He beat 3 of
just
them.
beat a Fed case.
He beat 3 of them. No limit wet.
To go home to his kids, take care of his kids. That ain't gangster?
Gangster.
I thought that was gangster.
One out of a lot.
Okay. Young Thug them locked up right now. They locked up right now. Case ain't over with.
Free YSL.
You got this Puerto Rican Mexican Spaniard, Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Making a
Come on
mockery
now.
of gangsterism.
He snitched. Who else snitched?
Patrick?
Who else snitched?
I probably would.
Let me tell you something. Let's break this down. You know who we looked up to?
Who?
These old ass niggas. My question for y'all is, where the fuck was y'all at when these niggas started acting like this?
Y'all were OGs.
The OGs don't step in no more. You sit back and you fucking complain.
Objection.
You make us look
Let him
stupid
finish.
instead of stepping in
Come on.
and giving a nigga some advice. Say something. Don't sit around talking about each other and shit. That ain't gangster, black man. Brown shoes, blue suit.
Mayweather shorts? That ain't gangster.
If the young men these days are stupid, they have to take some accountability.
Thank you.
Because I'ma tell you, only niggas that don't like these young, hot, rapping ass niggas are broke ass old niggas.
Damn.
Because the rappers you look up to that you fuck with that's old, they love these young niggas. That's the end of my case right there.
Damn. Come on.
I got a question for Mr. Smith and Mr. Capone. French Montana said this. He said that labels are behind a lot of these massacres because, simply put, they are taking out life insurance policies on their artists. Rapper 21 Savage, he had a recent interview where he says he still wants to be a member of the community, help his hood out, you know, and then when he don't go back, he said, in his words, niggas want to kill him, they get jealous, and then when he do go back, then there's RICO charges. What do you do? Could you please speak to that?
Yeah, two things. In 2007, the hip hop police were formed to follow rappers who were criminals and put them in prison. Most of these rappers are aware that the hip hop police exists, am I correct? And they still continue to commit crimes, perjure themselves, and practice buffoonery, knowing that they're being watched.
Objection.
90s rappers were all about getting away with the crime.
Their argument has shifted to stupidity and not dangerous.
Stay on dangerous.
The 90s is dangerous, and this era is stupid. It's not dangerous. They're just stupid. Another thing is the RICO Act. All these rappers are just rest havens for the federal government's money. They just make millions, commit crimes on camera, and let the RICO Act come in and snatch it. They're stupid. There's nothing gangster about these
Judge,
niggas.
real quick, man. It kind of hurt my ears when you said French Montana. We didn't have no name like French Montana.
What the fuck is that?
Gonna adjust the tie on half. All right, so I would like to thank Craig Smith for arguing on our behalf.
Thank you.
I just want to put yourselves in some shoes. Let's say it was 50 years ago, you're a young man, and you're trying to be a rapper in today's society, okay? As Craig said, hip-hop police formed in 2007. That means hip-hop got so crazy, the police themselves said, let's have a ridiculously named segment that just focuses on rappers.
Okay.
Because rappers are killing, selling drugs, and doing all this crazy stuff. Not only that, Ricos, your literal lyrics that you just made up to make people dance and think you cool are being used in court cases just like this, okay? Imagine if musty-footed bailiffs
Your
right
mama.
here pulled out one of your verses and started saying your art to you to indict you. If you are trying to be a rapper nowadays, you have to worry about the industry eating you, period.
Talk.
But then your ops killing you. You gotta worry about your lyrics being used in court, and you gotta worry about some stupid ass segment of the 911 called the Hip Hop Police. 90s, you had maybe one enemy, crack, and what else? What else was after you guys in the 90s?
Cocaine.
Crack, cocaine,
They were snorters. I know Boo Capone.
bunch of stuff.
Objection, Your Honor. Let me tell you
Capone
something.
could snort a bowling ball.
Vacuum, please.
Sir, 2 seconds.
2 seconds.
What is your objection?
Just real quick, you're wrong because the Hip Hop Police, they started in '97, but they started getting their movement in
Then it's y'all fault.
2007. Eazy-E, I was a pioneer. We lost him, rest in peace. Man, to AIDS. The pussy was dangerous back then, more dangerous. What are you talking about? You can have sex as a rapper.
The best point you said all day.
Was dangerous in the 90s.
Thank you, Mr. Cloud.
Take your time, Pat.
Thank you.
Hopefully, we dive deeper.
Yeah, but alright, Fronto family. Had to get y'all with another part layout.